Rock and stone to the bone to all the amazing people, TheNeomare here, and welcome to another episode of DR Just Survivor. A Survivor Autoshooter game in DRG universe that I'm enjoying a lot. You can find the full playlist in the comment description below the video. Just recently finished all the medals, yay! And now we are trying out different weapons and builds that I didn't play with yet. Today I'm gonna be doing a strong armed driller here, and yeah, hopefully I can win with it. I had great success with some very powerful weapons in this game, and I'm just trying to see what works and doesn't work. Now, the kinetic axe I'm not a huge fan of. One of the reasons is that it's like a little bit unwieldy to use. I mean, it's not very reliable. It's kind of weird. Like you can see here what it does. So I'm hoping to get either a lead burster, I think that's the name of the throwable that puts all the little bullets out, or a... maybe... let's go with reload speed here. Or maybe like a Krakatoa Sentinel, the turret. I've been like reading some, you know, like forums and stuff, and it seems like the Krakatoa Sentinel is really good, so I wanna jump on the train to see how good it is. Didn't really have a run where I focused on it. I think it could be fun. I had a run when it was like a part of my build, I think. Did I have it on the engineer? I don't really remember, but yeah, anyway. Okay, this is so crappy, dude. It doesn't really matter too much. Like, it's not the hardest game ever. It's just that if you don't have a proper weapon, it's not much you can do. So yeah, let's hope that my plan works and we get like one of those that I pick will be good ones. So but yeah, so we'll see. And yeah, we need to get to the level 5 here, see what we can choose, and hopefully it's good. And that's about it. Can I grab the loot buggies here? Okay, I'll get out of here. Can I get a couple of experiences? Get to the level? Not yet. There we go. What can we get? Haha, there's a Krakatoa Sentinel. Well, the Gods of Fortune has decided. So this is not a throwable, so it's not my ideal pick. I already had a run where I was focusing really hard on cryo grenades, an amazing weapon if you want to get to level 60. But it's not gonna, like, really, in my experience, kill the Dreadnought. And this one just... until they fix explosions and how they detriment viewing, like, I'm not gonna try that yet. But let's go Krakatoa Sentinel. Yay. I was hoping for a lead burster, but yeah, it is what it is. Next time, maybe. And yeah, for the future, I am willing to actually like restart until I get the weapon that I want. But for now, there's plenty of weapons I still want to try out. I'm not gonna be a big masochist and try stuff out that I already know will not really work, or maybe it could, but I'm pretty confident it will not. So I'm gonna save everyone's time here and offer some good, successful gameplay. I know that's important. That's what you guys wanna see. Like, losing, not fun. Not fun. I like to joke and say, hey, losing's fun. Playing's fun. Losing's not. So we wanna win. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. As long as we're having fun, it's good. But it's just like, there's just some frustration that comes out of like trying to play with a really weak weapon. Okay, this is not what I want. So I'm gonna roll once here. Okay, there we go. And I think getting the pretty fight thing is pointless since I'm gonna get it to max anyway, but it will get me to the overclocks faster, so I don't know. Since armor is something that I want at least a little bit of it to be a bit more survivable, I will go for it. I'm really like talking here and not really focusing on the game, so I'm like a little bit phased off about what I'm doing. Like, did I clean up the drop pod yet? Like, what's going on? I'm just like talking and kind of like autopilot playing. I'm like, what's going on? There is an elite already, and okay, I guess I didn't clean up the thing. Okay. Like, I have like, I don't know, a lot of hours in this game already. It's like something I can play. I'm not sure. Let's focus a little bit more on damage with this weapon, I think. There's a loot bug there that I kind of want, but let's do the drop pod. Now, it seems like the enemies are getting nicely damaged, so I don't really need to drop this on their head. So I'm gonna do something like this. Hopefully one of them survives here. There we go. because I do want to farm a little bit. That's kind of important on Hazard 5. Farming. Okay, I can grab damage, I guess. Okay. Okay, my health is full, so that means I'm doing a good job. And it seems like Krakatau's already totally cracking the enemies. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna get a hit there. And now I feel like I wanna grab all the experience. Yeah, okay. What in the world is going on? This thing is about to die. Okay, now this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard. I hope... this might be good. Mines near barrels. No, let's go for beams. I'm gonna try to move around without stopping. And this will be... How did that thing get dropped? No, I'm not stopping, dude. Why are you dropping the turrets? Okay, level 14. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. What in the world is this weapon? It's too powerful. I'm gonna grab that, I guess. Doesn't really matter. I don't care too much about my side weapons. Just all about the good old Krakatoa here, and it seems like it just kills stuff. It's insane. I knew it's gonna be kind of good. I didn't expect this though. Okay, I guess we found a weapon you can win with the driller with. Ha! Okay, this thing is about to die, so... I don't really like any of these. Like, let's reroll once, see. That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna grab status effect damage. Like, most of the enemies will be on fire most of the time, so that's gonna be pretty good. Alright, I think this is gonna be an easy win, judging by what's happening already. I'm gonna grab some mining speed. I don't really need it, but being able to escape the enemies through rocks real fast will be super good for our survivability, so... Okay, I saw a purple thing. I want it. That I paid a lot of health for it, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let's go. Level 19, not the best level yet, but I always say if your weapons are so good, they like shred through the elites really fast, then you probably really don't need like a lot of more power anyway. So here, let's see. I can afford the max HP, but then I cannot heal. I found a reroll, and I do want to reroll to get some weapon upgrades, and I'll do that. Okay, not really what I was looking for, but good enough. Nothing here. I'll reroll once more, and that's really good. That's something we are looking for, and I'm gonna grab this one. And yeah, feels really good. Feels really good. Now, the reason why I really love this game is it's just very nice and unique. Oh my gosh, my throat's a bit... Oh yeah, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. So yeah, I played like a decent amount of auto shooters recently, and it's a genre that it is kind of very fun to play, but it doesn't have much essence and strategy and tactics to it. It's mostly like shallow kind of super fun kind of thing where you just grab upgrades, put some simple builds together. Nothing super smart, but not really stupid either. It is enjoyable. But this game... This game is like... Oh. I was like, this game's very tactical. And then... I was a little bit too close to that explosion, so... It's tactical. Like, choosing where you go, when... Like, what do you prioritize? Which weapons do you go for? When do you mine? When do you kill? Like, I still didn't figure out this fully, like, what is optimal. I feel like Hazard 5, once you know which weapons are good, is easy enough that you don't really have to do everything optimally, but... Turrets will follow me around. I'll actually grab this. I don't think I have the best, upgrades ever. So when I played with the engineer, I also had the turrets follow me around, and it's like super fun. So I just have these little turrets on tracks now. Just are they following me around though? Like a couple of them are just going rogue, you know? They're like some rogue guys there. But yeah, I think this will be a nice and chill run. I've read like so the game had like this update like during Easter or something like that, where they put out some stats and talked about, let's grab this, and talked about like feedback. They collected data from the players and try to figure out how many people, like, what's the percentage of successful runs, what are the best and most used weapons, what are the best and most used dwarves. And yeah, Krakatoa Sentinel was, I think, the favorite weapon. And yeah, I think very soon we'll see why. Okay, let's go and do the supply pod. Can we do it before the elite comes, though? Not sure. Yeah, I'm starting to see why. It's kind of busted. I don't know why I didn't notice this before. Maybe I just didn't level it enough to actually see how good it is. Hey there, mister. Great. I like this one. Did he said I should have brought a hard hat or something like that? Well, that elite surely should have. I got some pretty interesting options here. I'm gonna grab the cold grenade. It's gonna freeze enemies. Freezing enemies is good. So cold grenade is gonna help out. I was actually thinking about not grabbing it, just to make the run more legit and be like, hey, okay, dude, I need experience. This... Oh! I'm stupid. I had a magnet. Okay. That's okay. So I'm playing a strong armed driller and I'm using a turret. That's not optimal, but... but yeah. So I was reading this update of theirs and... Yeah, they also did nerf some of the weapons. I'm not sure if they nerfed the Krakatoa, but I know they nerfed the Thunderhead. Well... Thunderhead was my favorite weapon until now. It might be replaced with the Krakatoa, from what I see. But yeah, some weapons might need a little bit of nerfs, or maybe all the other weapons need a buff. I don't wanna go too much into like what might be best. It's a single player game, so maybe it's a little bit better to like buff everything else, but they would have to like buff a lot of weapons. And this game is, if I make it back, I'll make it back. This game is a single player game. It's also a roguelite. It's a game with unlocks. Let's go with that. Okay, let's grab that. And my health's good. I'm gonna grab some survivability here. And I don't think I need critical chance, but it's a good stat, so I'll grab it. And let's see. Reload speed on a cryo is pretty good, so I'll actually grab that. There we go. And I still didn't get the final overclock on the Krakatoa. But yeah, it's a game with unlocks, so I think the starting weapons, it's okay if they're kind of weak. So I've been reading like discussions on Steam forums, and there's like, hey, like, I don't know, all the weapons should be able to beat Hazard 5. Maybe? I think they probably can if you do play well enough. Also, hello, you have 4 weapon slots, you know, so it's like, sure, but maybe the starting weapons could be kind of good for stage 1, but then for stages 2, 3, 4, 5, you should pick a better weapon. That's also fair, I think. So I'm not sure where do I still stand on this idea that all the weapons should be able to beat Hazard 5. It is like the hardest difficulty in the game right now. I don't know if they really have a plan. Okay, I have very loud game sound, so it's like a little bit hard to talk. There we go. Shouldn't change anything for you. Okay, now come the spitters though, so I'm a little bit worried about that whole thing. There. So what was I saying? So maybe the hardest difficult should not be defeatable with all the weapons by anyone. Like, maybe it's okay that not everyone who gets the game should be able to, like, win. So as long as at least one person can win the game on Hazard 5 with any focusing on any weapon, I think that's alright. You know? It's like, I think it's totally fine that, like, it's a little bit hard. And then those who are kind of like not the best players, like an average player and stuff like that, it might be good that the game has like some very powerful weapons, which if you get lucky enough to get, unlock and power up, that you can win even if you're not the best. And I think that's also the case. I don't, like, I'm more like a simulation, tactical, turn-based gamer, right? So Like when I play these kind of action games, I'm not the best out there. I play games a lot, so I like to believe I'm decent enough. But you know, I won the game on Hazard 5 and multiple times now. It's not really that hard. Explode on that, leaving a puddle of fire. I wanna go puddle of fire. The chargers, it's not gonna let you have more cannons on ground. The reload and the lifetime will do that, so I don't find much use in charges. I guess you can stockpile them and drop them all at the same time. I just don't see it. I'm not sure what to grab here, so I just grab the axe, although I did say I'm not gonna level up other weapons. Like, if I don't get the picks, what am I supposed to do? Just waste my gold? I'm not gonna go that far. But yeah, I'm gonna say this playtest of the Krakatoa right now is going pretty damn well. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have a nice easy time here unless I mess it up, right? So let's see what we can do. I think the big guys, the what I call them, I don't even know. Like, this is all crap. I'm just gonna grab some movement speed, really a whole bunch of stuff that I won't need or desire, but I'm not sure how much I want to farm. I guess I don't really have a choice though, so it's like when the turrets kill the elites, we have to go. And that's actually kind of oh, this is good, I think. I keep getting offered experience. I don't think experience is really good in this game. Like any game with like Autoshooter upgrades, arena mode like this, with like, how should I call it? Like non-linear growth. Well, actually it is linear growth, I guess. When you need more and more experience for each following level, like using levels to get more experience in the future just doesn't work out. So I guess it's good if you want to get to a certain level for a certain achievement or something like that. But for like all the other uses, like it's not gonna work out. Okay, so here's the drop pod. Phew, this is going pretty fast. It might be a little bit short episode, but that's okay. So I'm gonna try to grab more stuff here. I don't wanna overdo it, of course. I don't want the thing to leave without me, so let's head there. I'm still pretty bad at like trying to figure out like how fast do I need to go. For example, I don't know if I can go down there and pick that up. I probably can, but you know, let's just move on. This weapon's way stronger than I expected. I hope the Dreadnought will not be suspiciously strong against it. That happened to me with the minigun, with the Lead Storm. You know what? I'm gonna overclock this thing. Get the explosion radius. That's good for supportive weapons. And let's see. Health is kind of alright, so I'm gonna grab critical chance. Not sure what portion of a Krakatoa damage can crit. Probably not a lot of it though. So not sure if this is even a good idea. So since I don't know, let's go with some other stuff. It's like I read somewhere that the damage over time fire cannot crit, so that's what I'm worried about. Okay. Max HP or movement speed. Can I see like my stats? I can. Good. Movement speed plus 30%. I'll grab some stats. I make a lot of mistakes in this game, get wounded a lot, so having these extra stats make me a little bit more tanky. This might be like the lowest level win I ever had. Like already stage 4, I'm like 40. Usually I end up at 40 after stage 3. I'm not too worried about it though. Okay. Okay, let's grab some more nitro and go. That's gonna be pretty good. Right. So yeah, my build's kind of done. Like any extra power I get will reduce the time needed to kill the Dreadnought, and also is gonna give me some more movement or HP pool or like armor pool to be able to play more safely. Like the fight's all about not getting crushed by the thing when it jumps. So sometimes you need to move through some enemies in order to avoid the jump, and then you will get damaged. So it's a good idea to have some health and armor to be able to comfortably do that. If you get in a position where you have to both avoid the jump and go into the enemies, and you start to doubt yourself and try to do both, well, you're probably gonna get jumped on, and that happened to me many times. So You just have to be, how should I say it? Determined about what you... Oh, look, we dropped the turret on the other side, and now it's questioning its life. Okay, these things explode in quite a bit of radius, actually. There you go. Okay, I moved enough this time. Sometimes I get hit by those. So for those mishaps, and also this is the easiest map in my opinion. It's very unique. It has this lava. Most of the times enemies will not go through the lava if they can reach you in some other way. So as long as their pathing will take it to you without going through lava, they will try to go around it. But if you're like standing in the middle of it, then they will start going for you. And now they're taking fire damage, which is kind of fun. Well, they're taking fire damage anyway because they're getting hit by the Krakatoa, but I actually don't know how much fire damage this does to enemies. I know it doesn't do much to you though, so it's always safe to go over it. And it's like one of those things that really helps you out with survivability. Now, speaking of survivability, I'm in kind of a rough spot here. I really need to get out, and I'm very happy that I grabbed that extra HP. And maybe a little bit more armor would go a long way. Now, things are starting to explode all over the place. That's like, okay. Let's go down here. Okay. Kill the elite. So, grab all this. Not sure how feasible it's gonna be to pick that up though, but we'll see. Okay, let's go left, start picking stuff up. Good. That's so beautiful, the experience. Yummy. I don't like any of these. Okay. Doesn't matter. Not what I want, but you cannot always get what you want in life, so it's okay. I grab some armor. Armor, not the most powerful stat. It's more like one of those lose less kind of things if you're already feeling pretty powerful. I'm afraid of this. You know what? Let's go with some acid. Okay, let's trigger those. Lifetime. Let's go for lifetime. Okay, those exploded. Okay, I see one of the elites dying. Okay, I wanna get this thing. It's probably not worth it. I should probably go grab the experience instead, but okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to reduce my move speed, so I'll just grab one of these. These are awful. I hope I get better luck when I play something harder. But here this will be way more than enough. Level 48. Yep, that's pretty low. I don't think I ever went into the final stage with level 48. Just shows how powerful the Krakatoa is. Okay. Good. Excellent work. Well, we can thank our turrets. They are pulling weight here. Let's go with this. Let's grab some max health. I'm gonna reroll once here. I'm gonna grab some damage. I'm gonna heal and grab at the premium. Well, do you wanna die? Like, dead people don't get paid, you know. Maybe they do. Do they have insurance? Do they have wives at home? So here's the Dreadnought for those of you who don't know. It's the final enemy in this game. The structure is pretty interesting in this game. It's like you go through 5 stages, and then when you kill like these stages are kind of timed. The things escalate over time, and after some time an elite comes out. When you kill the elite, then you have like 30 seconds to extract. If you fail to do so, you lose. I love the mechanics. Some people really hate it. They want like more of an endless mode, and yeah, I hope the developers can put in an endless mode for those to make it more like a survivors kind of game. I personally really love that this game is unique and a little bit different, so it has a lot of merits going for it. But yeah, I also sympathize with those that, well, want some DRG action, but don't want to feel like this anxiety, let's call it, that comes with the fact that you cannot really hang around for too much, and that, yeah, it's like this push and pull mechanism. There, like with some weapons, you can actually delay leaving, and just try not to shoot at the leads. Look at this squad of cannons though, that's ridiculous. And just shoot at the leads and avoid shooting at the leads and try to stay as much as possible, kill as many little enemies and farm up as much experience as you can to end up at the highest level possible, right? So in my experience, you can get over 60, but not much more above that. So, for example, from this point that I'm on, I could get like, I don't know, 10 to 15 more level up upgrades, which is... well, it's not super much, but it would help out. Now, I don't see anything. Now, that's one of the problems with these weapons. Like I'm gonna have to walk over enemies because I just don't see it. And okay, now this game has a neat trick. You can use this supply pod to drop it on the Dreadnought's head to like make it lose half HP, and I like to use that, so I'll use that in this episode as well. I might not need it, that's great. In that case, I will not try to push for it. Okay, my health's not the best though. I got hit by something there. Okay, let's grab that. So I feel like going around the map. So what I'm doing right now is I'm clearing the area, so I have easier time like kiting the boss once he comes, and he's gonna come soon enough. I need that. Well, maybe. Oh, I do have nitrogenic powder though. Would be really good if I can find some healing before the boss comes. I will not have the boss fight at full HP, so I'll have less opportunities to like move through enemies, small ones, so that's not ideal. So I still hope I can find some. I can also heal up a little bit on the level up, so if I just go and pick up the experience, that might be good enough. Okay. Now I wanna clear the areas with a lot of rocks before the boss comes, and he's about to come. And I also want to clear the enemy waves. I wanna be like somewhere kind of safe. Okay. And they just keep coming, and then they keep coming and keep coming. And why is there so many small enemies right now? Okay, gonna grab the damage. Okay, the boss is about to exit his cocoon. I'm moving slowly, like trying to like get the enemies all nice and clumped up, and I really need the boss to jump, otherwise I'm effed. There we go, good. Okay, I'm gonna move through here. Got that, and yeah, let's see now what the Krakatoas can do. Oop. Okay, so most of the enemies are now behind me, which is really good. So I'm just moving really closely, like kiting the thing. So far it's working great. It's not the fastest kill ever. It's going kind of slowly, so I'm trying... oh, this is not good. No! Okay, good. So these big blue things that spit stuff out are like my nemesis, really. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna try to focus a little bit here, since it's going kind of slow and my HP is not super full. What am I at? 280, 228. Okay, so I'll do this if I can. There we go. Okay, that didn't kill it, but got it pretty low, so I'm happy about that. So now just a little bit more and we are done. Good. Okay, that was pretty nice and clean. I'd say the Krakatoa is really good. It's not insanely powerful. Maybe I could have grabbed some better upgrades or like just got a little bit higher. Like 53 is kind of low for finishing the game on Hazard 5. It all ended kind of fine, so that's okay though. My mouth's getting a little bit dry also. Like I really like talking, and I really like telling you guys like and girls like how I feel about everything, but it's kind of a hard game to do that as, right? So the more I talk, the better chances is I get squashed. But yeah, Krakatoa Sentinel, pretty good. Not a lot of DPS. The reason for that is because it actually has, so this is funny, it has high DPS, so the final DPS score is lower. Weapons which have lower DPS will fail to kill enemies. It's usually like weapons with very good area of effects. Will do less damage to enemies per second, but the enemies will start clumping up in very big clumps, and it's gonna hit a lot of them, and then the DPS score will go up. but in reality, it's not really doing much to single enemies. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna be fighting elites and they will not die, and there's gonna be like I don't know, 100, 200, 300 enemies on screen all clumped up, and then you're gonna be like, hey, my cryo grenade did like 20k or 30k DPS. Then you get to the dreadnought and you just cannot kill it with it because it doesn't do enough. But yeah, Krakatoa Sentinel, really good DPS, really strong weapon. Pretty nice smooth run. I would totally recommend it. If you want a weapon to win with on Hazard 5 with the driller, you can go for the Krakatoa Sentinel. Shouldn't be too hard. I found it relatively easy. Now, I don't even have all the upgrades yet, so if you go here, I guess I'll grab this. So I'm missing like an upgrade here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So quite a few. It's not gonna make me much more powerful, but there we go. So, oh, we can grab another one. So next time I'm gonna be playing the Scout. Next time is probably gonna be a loss. So I'll be playing Scout, Classic Scout, and I'm gonna max out Deep Core GK2. It's starting weapon. I don't see myself winning with Deep Core GK2, but I wanna see like how far away I'll be from it, like how hard it will be, and yeah, and who knows, maybe we get surprised. But if you're enjoying this episode, if you're enjoying my channel in general, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you'll have a wonderful day, do some nice things, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of DRG Survivor. TheNeomare signing out. Rock and stone to the bone.